Max Caster and Anthony Bowens have captivated the fans with their unique entrances and in-ring abilities. Everyone loves the Acclaimed, but does anyone know the Acclaimed? Let's find out some interesting and unknown facts about them. Number 10. World Wrestling Entertainment and Accidents. Bowens started training in 2012 and made his professional wrestling debut in 2013. Later in his career, he competed in a few dark matches and also for NXT, but luck wasn't on his side. In November 2016, he suffered a concussion during his NXT match. It was a tag match against the Authors of Pain. Bowens believed that it would be his big break, but this wasn't the case at all. Bowens suffered a concussion during the match and unfortunately he never got a call back. But life isn't a sprint, it's a marathon, and Bowens moved on and has done great so far, as he got signed in November 2020 by All Elite Wrestling president Tony Khan. Bowens alongside Max Caster have signed a 5-year contract with the promotion. Later, Bowens revealed WWE reached out with an NXT deal when he was going to sign with All Elite Wrestling, but they couldn't convince him to take their offer. It's really suspicious how everyone gets a WWE offer right before they sign with All Elite. It can't be Vince McMahon's monopoly tactics, can it? Anyway, let's move on and talk about Number 9. NFL and pro wrestling go together. Many wrestlers have tried their luck in football before transitioning to pro wrestling. Brock Lesnar, Goldberg, Baron Corbin, and Roman Reigns, just to name a few. So, who has ties to the NFL? It's Max, but not exactly him. His dad Rich Caster was an NFL player and he played 13 seasons mainly for the New York Jets. I'm not American, so I'm clueless regarding football. Football for us is what you call soccer, but let's not open this discussion. I'm reading that Rich Caster was a great tight end, whatever that means. Anyway, let's jump into Number 8. The people who trained Max Caster, and not only him. Everyone needs a good trainer in order to make it in this business, and Max Caster was trained by two great coaches. Former WWE producer, and current All Elite Wrestling producer Pat Buck, and former WWE star Kurt Hawkins, now known as Brian Myers, are also well-known and respected pro wrestling coaches. Their school is called Create a Pro, and it's based out of Hicksville, New York. Another fun fact is that Chris Statlander, and our beloved MJF have also trained in the same school.
That's me with the no shirt.
The ugly one?
Yep.
I guess Create a Pro does indeed create pros. And Pat Buck hasn't only helped in Max's development but also in Anthony's. Bowens was discovered by Anthony Carelli, former WWE wrestler Santino Marella, who asked Anthony whether he had ever thought about professional wrestling. Anthony took that suggestion very seriously and went on to train under Pat Buck. Number 7. Their early lives, hometown, age and more. Bowens was born in Nutley, New Jersey. He attended Nutley High School and also Montclair State University. He played baseball for 11 years, including at Montclair State and Seton Hall University. Max Caster was born in Long Island, New York on July 1989. For those who are too bored to do the math, he's almost 33 years old, depending on when you're watching this video. Anthony was born in December 1990, so he's 31 years old. Number 6. Size matters. I don't know what came to your mind, but I want you to get that mental image out of your heads. I was talking about height and weight. Even though we're not living in the steroid era anymore, and you can make it as a wrestler even if you don't look like Batista or the Ultimate Warrior, you still have to be somewhat decent in terms of height and muscles in order to make it to the main event. Max is the taller of the two, standing at 6 feet 1 inch tall and weighing 230 pounds, or 185 centimeters and 104 kilos for my European brothers. Anthony is 5'10 and 205 pounds, or 178 centimeters and 93 kilos, and he has an amazing physique, so both men are good to go. Number 5. Bowens isn't the only one who worked for WWE. Very few people start their careers by debuting for WWE or All Elite Wrestling straight away. Most of them have to build themselves up in the indie scene, and Max is no exception. He wrestled for many independent promotions, with the most notable being CZW. He also made a WWE appearance as one of Bobby Lashley's sisters, on the May 22, 2018 episode of WWE Raw, in a hilarious segment with Sami Zayn. Number 4. Max is known for his raps, but sometimes he goes too far. On the August 3, 2021 episode of Dark, While making his entrance, Caster performed a rap which attracted controversy. Caster's lyrics included sensitive subjects, such as Olympic gymnast Simone Biles' mental health issues, the Duke lacrosse case, the validity of PCR COVID-19 testing, and made an inappropriate joke about Julia Hart, who was only 19 at the time. Tony Khan was very displeased and called the rap terrible, said it should have been edited out of the show, and announced that he would personally be taking over the editing of the show going forward. Caster was later removed from several independent events and All Elite programming following the incident. I was legitimately afraid that we might not see Max on television again. Thankfully, Caster would return during tapings for Dark Elevation on September 1st. So, what do you think about that incident? Did Max go too far, or was it okay since he's a heel character trying to be disliked? Leave your comments below and let's jump into Number 3. He is a rapper outside of wrestling too. Many wrestlers try to pursue other careers too. Some act in movies, others are stuntmen, and some even dentists like Britt Baker. It seems like Max Caster legitimately wants to rap, and it's not just a part of his gimmick. He even rapped some original songs during a show in Minnesota, towards the end of 2021. Caster scheduled it for the weekend of Full Gear, in order to take advantage of the fact that fans were already in town for the pay-per-view. Many All Elite wrestlers showed their support by attending the show and even posted pictures and videos on social media. Austin Gunn tried his luck in rapping too, and Anthony Bowens cut a promo in support of his tag partner, making the show so much fun. Number 2. Max Caster's All Elite beginnings. Tony Khan didn't always know that Max Caster and Anthony Bowens could make a great tag team. Max Caster made his All Elite Dark debut in a tag team match, but not alongside Bowens. Caster teamed up with Luther and Serpentico. I hope I pronounced that right, I always mess up his name. Anyway, they went up against Jurassic Express in a losing effort. Caster returned a few months later with Bowens as his new tag team partner, and the rest is history. Number 1. Do they have a YouTube channel? YouTube has provided a platform to everyone, and many wrestlers have taken advantage of this. Thunder Rosa and Sammy Guevara have their blogs, Danhausen does Danhausen things on his own channel, and of course the show that led to a revolution in pro wrestling, being the Elite. Max Caster has also a YouTube channel, but his is a little different. Usually wrestlers show vlogs or funny sketches. Max chose to use the platform to showcase his rapping skills and promote his matches. Anthony has also a YouTube channel, and from what I've seen he mostly uploads matches of his. Anyway, let's take a look at some hilarious Max Caster disses and freestyles.
Even parallelogram, yo, the best angle. I ain't leaning on a thing, I'm like a rectangle. They want me with the straps down like I'm Kurt Angle. So I'm spending all my money like I'm Zack Ryder. Scare opponents in the ring or a rap cipher. Yeah, treat me like the boogeyman, like I'm Marty Wright. Ask about me, nobody holding me up. I'm not Logan Paul, feeling like I'm Julio Jones now. Going long, going home, homie, hope you taking notes. And I'm out of here quicker than the Pacers coach. Okay, I'm platinum.